Strength is a quality often mistaken as something innate, something a person is born with, as though some women possess it and others do not. But the truth is far more profound. Strength is not something that arrives with the first breath of life, nor is it a gift from birth. It is a creation, a process, a journey. The path to strength is paved with struggle. It is in the moments of adversity, the battles fought within and without, that a woman's true strength is forged. Adversity acts not as a barrier, but as the very crucible that shapes and strengthens. Every trial faced, every hardship endured, is an opportunity for growth, for the deepening of character. And so strength is born not from a lack of hardship, but from the courage to face it. It is in the struggle that she finds her true self. But strength is not passive, it is something that must be chosen. It is a woman's choice to rise, to stand firm in the face of fear, to refuse to be defined by her circumstances. Strength is not a trait bestowed upon her, but one she must actively pursue. It is made by the decisions she makes in the quiet moments and in the chaos. It is the unwavering commitment to keep moving forward, no matter the setback, no matter the obstacle. To be strong, a woman must have a purpose. Without purpose, strength becomes aimless. It is the clarity of vision, the deep knowing of why she exists, that gives her the strength to endure. A woman who knows her purpose becomes relentless in her pursuit of it, unshaken by the distractions and disruptions that may come her way. For strength is not found in simply enduring life's challenges, but in remaining focused on the mission that drives her forward. Strength is not a gift that is simply granted at birth, rather, it is the result of life's trials, challenges, and obstacles. In fact, adversity plays a crucial role in shaping a woman's strength. The notion that strength is something intrinsic and naturally given is misleading. Real strength is earned, forged in the fires of hardship, and developed over time as a person faces and overcomes challenges. It is not an automatic trait, but a deliberate outcome of how one responds to life's most difficult circumstances. The adversity a woman experiences, whether in the form of personal struggles, societal pressures, or external barriers, can act as the very foundation on which her strength is built. Each challenge she faces is an opportunity to grow stronger, not because it is easy, but because it demands resilience, determination, and grit. When faced with adversity, a woman is confronted with a choice to succumb to the weight of the challenge or to rise above it. It is in this moment of choice that strength is cultivated. Strength does not emerge when things are easy or comfortable, but rather when the odds seem insurmountable, when life demands more than she believes she has to give. It is in these moments of doubt, when the world feels heavy and unrelenting, that a woman discovers the true depth of her resilience. Strength is not the absence of fear or pain, but the courage to continue in spite of them. Each hardship faced is a test, a proving ground where her inner resolve is tested, refined, and solidified. Through adversity, women often discover parts of themselves they never knew existed, qualities like patience, perseverance, and resourcefulness. These attributes are born not from easy circumstances, but from situations that force them to dig deeper and push harder than they ever thought possible. When a woman faces a hardship, be it emotional, physical, or financial, she often discovers strengths within her character that were dormant before. This inner strength is not the result of natural ability, but of the ability to face life's challenges head-on, to learn from every failure, and to keep moving forward, even when the way forward seems unclear. Adversity also teaches a woman to become resourceful. She learns to adapt, to find solutions to problems, and to overcome limitations. In the face of hardship, the mind sharpens and the spirit grows. A woman who faces adversity and rises above it becomes more resourceful in all aspects of her life, developing the capacity to not only deal with difficulties, but to thrive in the face of them. This resourcefulness becomes a tool that helps her navigate the world, making her more equipped to handle future challenges. It is through adversity that she learns to be agile and inventive, skills that are crucial in a world that is often unpredictable and demanding. Adversity teaches a woman to develop emotional resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and no one is immune to experiencing loss, rejection, or failure. The key to strength lies in how one responds to these emotional blows. Adversity forces a woman to face her emotions, to sit with discomfort, and to process her pain. Over time, this helps her build emotional fortitude, enabling her to bounce back more quickly from life's setbacks. Emotional resilience is not about avoiding pain, but about learning to manage it and continuing to move forward with the knowledge that setbacks are not permanent. This kind of emotional strength is invaluable, for it allows her to maintain her sense of self-worth and purpose, no matter what challenges life may present. The experience of overcoming adversity allows a woman to develop a deep sense of empathy and compassion. Having faced hardship herself, she understands the struggles of others in a way that someone who has never faced significant challenges cannot. This empathy fuels her desire to support and uplift those around her, creating bonds of mutual respect and understanding. As she rises above her own challenges, she becomes a beacon of hope and strength for others, demonstrating that it is possible to overcome even the most difficult obstacles. In this way, adversity does not just create strength in isolation, it also enables a woman to connect with others, building communities of resilience and support. Adversity also teaches a woman the value of patience. Strength is not just about overcoming challenges quickly or without struggle, it is about enduring, sometimes for long periods, and remaining steadfast in the face of uncertainty. There are times when a woman will face a challenge that cannot be solved quickly or easily. In these situations, patience becomes an essential part of her strength. She learns that some things take time and that progress, while sometimes slow, is still progress. This patience, coupled with perseverance, makes her more capable of handling life's inevitable delays and difficulties with grace and composure. The power of adversity lies in its ability to shape and mold a woman into a stronger, more capable individual. Every trial faced is an opportunity for growth, and every challenge endured contributes to the depth and complexity of her strength. It is not in the absence of adversity that strength is found, but in the courage to face it, to grow through it, and to emerge from it as a stronger version of herself. Through adversity, a woman discovers not only her capacity for resilience, but also her ability to transform challenges into stepping stones on her path to greater strength. True strength is not something that comes automatically, it is something that must be actively chosen and developed. Strength does not simply reside within a woman because of her circumstances or her inherent traits, but rather it is a product of her decisions and actions. It is the conscious choice to face adversity, the resolve to endure despite challenges, and the will to continue moving forward in the face of setbacks. Strength is not passive, it is something that must be intentionally cultivated, shaped by the decisions a woman makes every day. It is the sum of the choices she makes when faced with difficulty, and in this way she becomes an architect of her own strength. When confronted with adversity, a woman has the power to choose how she will respond. She can allow herself to be defeated by fear, overwhelmed by doubt, or consumed by circumstances beyond her control. Or she can choose to rise above them, to face the struggle head-on and confront whatever challenges stand before her. The choice to rise is often a difficult one, especially when the path seems unclear or the obstacles seem insurmountable. But it is in that very choice to stand up, to face hardship, and to press forward that strength is forged. Strength is not about waiting for external circumstances to change, but about deciding to take control of what is within her power, to make the conscious decision to keep going despite the odds. The decision to be strong is deeply tied to the ability to persist. It is not enough to make the choice to be strong once and then expect that strength to last indefinitely. True strength requires ongoing commitment and persistence. A woman may face many moments in life when she feels like giving up, when she believes that the cost of continuing is too high, or when the weight of her challenges seems too heavy to bear. It is in those moments that the power of her decision to persist matters most. Strength is built over time, not through singular acts of courage, but through sustained effort. It is the ability to pick herself up time and time again, to keep moving forward even when progress seems slow or uncertain. A woman who persists through difficulty is actively building her strength with each step, each decision, and each effort she makes to continue despite the adversity she faces. The choice to be strong also involves developing the courage to act, especially in situations that require stepping out of one's comfort zone. Strength is not found in staying safe and avoiding risks. It is found in taking bold action in the face of fear or uncertainty. A woman may be afraid of failure, afraid of rejection, or afraid of the unknown, but her strength is found in her willingness to take risks anyway. The courage to act, despite these fears, is what enables her to grow stronger. Every time she steps into the unknown, she is stretching her limits, expanding her capacity for resilience and fortitude. It is in taking risks that she often discovers the depth of her own potential and strength, realizing that she is capable of far more than she ever thought possible. Strength involves the ability to stay committed to a purpose even when distractions or setbacks threaten to derail her. A woman may have a vision or a goal, and yet the path to achieving that goal may be fraught with challenges, failures, or delays. It is easy to become disheartened when things do not go according to plan, but strength lies in the ability to stay focused on the long-term vision, to keep pushing forward even when immediate results are not visible. A woman who is strong understands that success and fulfillment do not always come quickly or easily. Instead, she recognizes that the road to achieving her goals requires perseverance, patience, and the ability to stay the course, even when the journey becomes difficult. This commitment to purpose, despite the hurdles, is a key aspect of strength. The decision to be strong is also closely tied to the willingness to learn and grow from failure. Strength is not about avoiding failure, but about how a woman responds to it. Failure is often an inevitable part of life, and it can be a source of frustration, disappointment, or self-doubt. However, strength is found in the ability to learn from failure, to view it not as a defeat, but as a stepping stone on the path to success. A strong woman does not allow failure to define her, but rather uses it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. She takes the lessons from her failures, makes adjustments, and keeps moving forward with renewed determination. Each failure then becomes a valuable part of her journey, contributing to the ongoing development of her strength. Strength requires the ability to prioritize self-care and mental well-being. Choosing to be strong does not mean neglecting one's emotional, physical, or mental health. In fact, part of being strong is recognizing when one needs to take a step back, to recharge, and to care for oneself in order to continue moving forward. Strength is not about pushing through exhaustion or ignoring signs of burnout. It is about finding the balance between effort and rest, persistence and recovery. A strong woman knows that taking care of herself is a necessary part of sustaining her strength over the long term. The choice to be strong is a continual process of self-empowerment. It is the act of making decisions that contribute to personal growth, resilience, and perseverance. Strength is not an inherent trait that one is born with. It is something that is created through the choices a woman makes, the actions she takes, and the resolve she demonstrates in the face of difficulty. By choosing strength in every aspect of her life, a woman shapes herself into a powerful, resilient force capable of overcoming whatever obstacles life may place in her way. Strength is not only cultivated through actions, but is deeply tied to a woman's sense of purpose. Purpose provides direction, clarity, and the driving force that sustains her through times of hardship. A woman who has a clear sense of purpose is more likely to withstand the challenges that life throws at her because she understands the why behind her journey. Her purpose gives meaning to her struggles, turning adversity from something that could defeat her into something that can propel her forward. When a woman is guided by a strong sense of purpose, her strength becomes not just an emotional or mental force, but an anchor that keeps her grounded in moments of uncertainty and turmoil. The clarity that purpose brings allows her to see beyond immediate obstacles, providing the motivation to keep going even when the journey becomes difficult. Purpose is not merely a vague feeling of what one wants to achieve, but a clear and defined mission that aligns with a woman's core values and passions. It is the essence of what drives her every day, what makes her get up in the morning, and what pushes her to take action in the face of adversity. A woman who knows her purpose is like a person who has a map to navigate a vast and uncertain landscape. She knows where she is going, even if the path ahead is unclear. Her purpose serves as a guiding light, a beacon that illuminates the way through darkness and uncertainty. It keeps her from being swayed by temporary distractions or setbacks because she understands that every challenge is a step toward a greater goal. Having a clear sense of purpose also gives a woman the resilience to overcome failures. Failure becomes less intimidating when it is framed within the context of a greater mission. A woman with purpose understands that failure is not the end, but rather a part of the process. It is simply a lesson on the road to achieving something greater. When she stumbles or faces rejection, she can draw strength from her purpose. She knows that her mission is worth the effort, even when the road is hard. This sense of purpose allows her to reframe setbacks as opportunities for growth, to view obstacles as lessons, and to see each challenge as a stepping stone on her journey. The strength to overcome failure does not come from avoiding disappointment, but from the clarity of purpose that reminds her why she must keep going, even when things don't go as planned. Purpose also instills a sense of determination and commitment that drives a woman forward, especially when the going gets tough. It is the fuel that sustains her when external motivation wanes. There may be days when her energy feels depleted, when the burden of responsibility becomes overwhelming, or when doubt creeps in, but her purpose keeps her anchored. A woman with purpose is relentless because she is not just working for personal gain, but for a cause that matters to her deeply. Whether it's a career goal, a personal dream, or a commitment to a cause, her purpose pushes her beyond the ordinary. It helps her see the bigger picture, the long-term rewards that come from staying committed and pressing forward, even when the immediate circumstances suggest otherwise. The clarity that purpose brings also enhances a woman's ability to make decisions and take action. When life presents her with difficult choices, her purpose acts as a filter through which she can evaluate her options. The question becomes not just what do I want, but what aligns with my purpose. A woman with purpose is not easily swayed by the opinions of others or by temporary desires. She is able to make decisions with confidence because her choices are informed by a greater mission. Purpose allows her to make decisions that are consistent with her values and long-term goals, which further strengthens her resolve. She knows what is worth her time and energy and what is not, and this discernment helps her maintain focus and direction, keeping her from becoming sidetracked by distractions. To determination, purpose fosters a deep sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. When a woman pursues her purpose, she feels a sense of meaning in everything she does. Her actions no longer feel like mundane tasks or empty routines. Instead, every step, no matter how small, is a part of something greater. This sense of fulfillment, even in the midst of hard work and sacrifice, gives her the strength to keep going. She understands that every effort is a piece of the larger puzzle, and that her purpose gives even the smallest action significance. This fulfillment creates an inner strength that is not reliant on external praise or recognition, but is rooted in the satisfaction of knowing that her work, her effort, and her journey matter. Purpose also shapes a woman's identity. It gives her a sense of who she is beyond her roles or titles. It's not just about what she does, but why she does it. A woman with purpose knows that her worth is not dependent on societal expectations or external validation. Instead, her worth is anchored in her sense of mission, which aligns with her values and beliefs. This sense of self that is grounded in purpose protects her from the fluctuations of life. She does not allow her circumstances or the opinions of others to define her because she is secure in her purpose. This strong sense of self provides a foundation for her strength, allowing her to face challenges with confidence and determination. Purpose is a powerful motivator because it connects a woman to something larger than herself. It gives her a sense of belonging to a greater narrative, a cause, or a movement. Whether her purpose is personal, professional, or altruistic, it places her within a larger context that transcends her individual experience. This connection to something bigger than herself enhances her sense of significance and empowers her to act with courage and conviction. A woman with purpose does not feel alone in her struggles. She feels connected to a greater force, whether that is a cause, a community, or her own vision of a better future. Purpose is the backbone of strength. It transforms challenges into opportunities for growth, and it sustains a woman through times of doubt, fear, and exhaustion. A woman who lives with purpose is not easily deterred, because her purpose provides both the strength to endure and the wisdom to navigate life's obstacles. She draws her strength not from external sources or temporary circumstances, but from the deep well of meaning that her purpose provides. This purpose, once discovered, becomes a wellspring of energy, determination, and resilience that sustains her through life's most difficult moments. Resilience is the ability to recover from difficulties and bounce back from setbacks. It is the emotional and mental fortitude that allows a woman to keep going despite facing adversity, failure, or hardship. Resilience is not something that is magically acquired overnight, but rather it is a skill that must be developed over time through repeated experiences of hardship, reflection, and growth. The more a woman is able to navigate challenges and find ways to overcome them, the stronger her resilience becomes. This process of developing resilience requires both introspection and action, as it involves learning from the obstacles she faces and using those lessons to build mental and emotional strength. The foundation of resilience lies in a woman's ability to accept that challenges and difficulties are a natural part of life. Life is rarely free of adversity, and those who succeed are often those who have learned to accept hardship as an inevitable but manageable part of the human experience. Resilience, therefore, begins with a mindset that views challenges not as signs of failure, but as opportunities to grow. A woman who is resilient understands that setbacks are not the end of the road, but simply a detour that may lead to a better path. She does not become discouraged when things go wrong, but instead embraces the difficulty as a chance to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. One important aspect of resilience is the ability to maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. While it's natural to feel disheartened or discouraged when things are not going well, a resilient woman is able to hold on to hope and maintain a sense of optimism. She understands that her current situation is not permanent, and that change is always possible, even when things seem bleak. This ability to stay positive does not mean ignoring the reality of a difficult situation, but choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems. A resilient woman looks at every obstacle as an opportunity for growth and uses challenges as a springboard for new learning and new opportunities. She knows that maintaining a positive outlook is crucial for navigating life's ups and downs because it allows her to keep moving forward when it would be easy to give up. Another critical component of resilience is emotional regulation. A resilient woman is not immune to stress, sadness, or frustration, but she has developed the ability to manage these emotions in a healthy way. She does not allow negative emotions to overwhelm her or derail her efforts, but instead she learns to acknowledge her feelings without letting them control her actions. Emotional regulation involves the capacity to pause, reflect, and choose how to respond to emotional triggers rather than reacting impulsively. Resilience, therefore, is closely tied to emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's emotions as well as the emotions of others. A resilient woman practices emotional awareness, ensuring that she does not allow negative emotions to dictate her actions. Instead, she takes the time to reflect on her feelings and intentionally chooses a path forward that aligns with her purpose and values. Equally important is the ability to persevere in the face of adversity. Resilience is not merely about surviving hardship, it is about continuing to move forward despite it. A resilient woman does not give up when things get difficult, but she digs deeper and finds the strength to persist. This perseverance is often the result of a deep inner drive and commitment to one's goals, values, and purpose. The ability to persevere is often what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. A woman with resilience is able to face each day, no matter how challenging, with a mindset of persistence. She understands that progress often comes in small, incremental steps, and that each effort she makes is one step closer to achieving her goals. Even when progress seems slow or imperceptible, she continues to press on, knowing that resilience is built through consistent effort over time.